Hey everyone, I never thought I'd be making this video this year, but the Ontario Processing Center opened back up after years of being closed down. I did my best to bring you along during my first time working at the PC, but I was only able to work one shift and I wanted to make sure I worked hard and was present. So I don't have a lot of video, but I will share what I have with you all. First, my husband and we unloaded all of the fillers and shoe boxes. I definitely had a lot more fillers with me than shoe boxes this year. When we brought everything inside, they immediately took some of my fillers into the back with them. I didn't even, get some of my fillers onto these shelves that they told me to put everything I brought onto. I remember thinking, oh wow, I think they really need fillers today. I was so impressed with how clean and tidy everything looked. Before orientation began, I just browsed around the gear store. Everyone that was in charge was so welcoming and kind. Operation Christmas Child, or Samaritan's Purse, does a fantastic job of making your volunteer experience a pleasant one. The environment you are surrounded with is a comfortable one. And again, walking in, I was just blown away by how clean, bright, and organized this building was. So after orientation, we headed in and we started our shift. Now, I was able to meet up with my friend Nikki Chicote here on YouTube and her sweet mom Olivia. We got to work at the same table together, and you will see some pictures of us a little bit later on. But we started off with, right away working shoe boxes, and we had some great ones that were nice and full and had all the necessary requirements. And then Nikki was standing next to me and I heard her say, "Diana, look." And so I looked over, and my fillers that I had brought in just less than an hour ago were already out on our table. I was floored that they got our fillers out so quickly. So it was so cool to see them. I didn't even think I would see them that day. And we were able to take those fillers and put them in shoe boxes. It was just very surreal because I had no idea that was going to happen. So we were very excited. And, I did find a lot of food like Oreos, chocolate bars, and the most interesting thing I had to take out was one shoebox had 3 packages of ramen noodles. And, I wasn't upset or anything because the people that put those items in, they bought them with their own money, and I don't think they would have bought them and put them in if they didn't think they were allowed. So they were just misinformed. But that was definitely eye-opening. But we also found Nikki's fillers. That was really exciting. Her cute fairy fillers that she did, they came to our table. And what I think happened was all of the fillers that we brought, they gave us about 4 to 5 each of our fillers and split them up amongst the tables, because I had about 4 or 5 of different fillers at our table as well as Nikki's fillers. So it was just really cool to see them. And then I wanted to share with you my favorite shoebox that I opened. Some of the shoe boxes that I opened, it was like as soon as you opened them, you could just feel the love and the care that this person had. And that was definitely the case in this one. It was such a cute shoebox. I will say the hardest part for me was when I opened shoe boxes and I just saw a bunch of used, dirty toys that someone was just looking to get rid of. That was the hardest part. Not the candy or even the shoe boxes that came in that had no school supplies. Because I know my first year when I did OCC, I had no clue that we were supposed to put school supplies in. I thought it was just a toy drive. So again, I think they were just misinformed. Now we got some more shoe boxes. Here's another example of a great one. Lots of school supplies, and she had all the necessary requirements, even had some comfort items in there. But it was just so cool to be able to have some fillers that were our own and put them in some of the shoe boxes. And here we are, here's me with Nikki. It was so cool to finally meet face to face and work together and be able to chit chat. And then I took a quick video of my husband doing his job. He loved it as well. He wants to come back and do it again.
We are close to filling our next container, which is exciting. I want to thank you for coming today. There's that tape. That's what I usually hear. Is like,
and during this whole process, we had a 3-hour shift, and we all processed over 4,000 shoe boxes in the 3 hours. And this was our table 3. It went by so quick. We worked really hard, but it was a good tiring kind of work, but it went fast. And then at the end, you can get your little photo op. And I just wanted to show you a different view of the warehouse. It was exciting, and I'm so glad and thankful that OCC opened back up here in Ontario. And then I went and I got a little bit of merch to take home with me. And we had a long drive ahead of us. And it was very bittersweet because I was so happy that I got to meet Nikki and her mom, Olivia. But it was sad to say goodbye. But I am glad that we got to experience it together, and I'm looking forward to doing this again next year. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions for me, I would be glad to answer them for you if you have any questions about the Ontario, PC. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.